Yeah, welcome back, lovely viewers, from that quick break. We still have here amongst us Master Bruce Fenwachi and Master Edwin Awunyo Eche. Yeah, most welcome, my guest.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Now, we know CENTAG is back, and with the student body are expecting much now. Even though they went for a better condition of service, we are also thinking, if the government is able to attend to their need, then meaning we should have a feel of what they have been provided. If they have been attended to, the meaning we have hopes that something good is coming now. But now we went for the hall. That's right after the strike has been called off, and we realized the condition was even, I would say, even worse than it was before. Yeah, we were expecting things to change, even though we know it didn't. It wasn't for us. They went for the strike, but we were expecting things to change, like egg, like bread, like there should be milk and other stuffs. But we are not seeing that, and they are back from the strike, and our hopes are even cut off now. So what do we expect? Should it be that feeding should be taken off totally, or there should be adjustment?
So let's put this more in perspective. The pre-existing conditions before CENTAG and then CETAG embarked on their strike still exist. What is that pre-existing condition? One of it being that the fee per day that we students are paying to be fed is still 60 to 50 pesos before the CENTAG and then CETAG went on their strike. Even after they came, it's still the same.
Okay.
So that's the underlying cause of the food we are getting and the quantity and the quality that comes out for us. I think why it seemed a bit of a problem, especially in terms of quantity, was that they assumed that most students had left.
Okay.
So they didn't prepare the quantity of food for the entire student population, because as I said, we have less than 40% of the total student population for the current level 300s and then level 200s. So I think it was the basis of that. The gathering of information didn't go that well, so they didn't get the total number, the true reflection of the number of people on campus to actually prepare the food for them. So they prepared the food and then it was not actually enough. So it was not on the basis of the quality of food or the quantity of food that CENTAG actually also decided to embark on their strike, but just because they also felt they were not being treated well in their working space, and they needed to get some incentives and all that to make them work well, but they were not getting all those things. So that was why they indeed decided on this point of action to embark on the industrial actions, but not because the food we were being served in the dining hall was too small or the quality was not that much.
All right, then they are not considering we the students, or what do you have to say about that?
Oh, sure. I once told someone that everyone has to be a hero in their own story. So we are fighting for what we think is good for us, and they are also fighting for what is okay for them. Indeed, the only time that we can align ourselves with them will be with issues with regards to our allowance, because once the allowance come, they are able to also cook. So let me revert this even back to management. It becomes a bit of a problem because they have to add their monies to actually still continue cooking for us whilst the money is not coming.
Okay.
So that's where maybe we can align ourselves. The students, the interest of the student is a bit aligned with that of management, because we also benefit from the allowance directly. They also benefit from it because they will still get the money to cook for us.
Right.
Good. But for CENTAG, they just focus on their cooking. Whatever they are giving me, they still use it to cook, and then they just move ahead. When it comes to issues about their conditions of service, where they know they are not being treated fairly, they also go all out to make sure those things are addressed for them to also be happy and also enjoy life.
All right. That was a great one from Master Bruce. Now, Master Edwin, do you agree that CENTAG CENSAC should have come back from the indefinite strike. Are you in support? Do you think it was the right thing they did, even after being promised that what they needed would be sorted out? Are you in agreement that that was the right decision they took in coming back?
I can't actually tell if they've really made a right decision if I want to talk from their perspective.
Okay.
Because I can't tell exactly what they've discussed over there and what they've agreed on. But when I want to talk from we students, our perspective, that is a good thing to us.
Yeah.
Because for the past 2 weeks, we have to be feeding ourselves. And if they are back and the kitchen is working, we get food to eat, then the next thing we should be focusing on is our tutors to come back and help us in the classroom and also help us to write our exam and complete our academic calendar.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a good thing. I think from our perspective as students, it's a good thing. But from their side, I can't speak for them. Yes.
All right. Master Hon Edwin says it's a good thing they are back. It's actually a good thing for we students because feeding has been a challenging task. Yeah. Now my last two questions. The first one is directed to you. Now that you are almost ending your tenure, almost handing over to, even though you've not yet handed over, what are your expectations? What are your expectations in the next coming government? What are you expecting from? How are you thinking of helping the next government continuing with what you have started with?
I think Master Honorable Awinyo already has his policies outlined. Indeed, in his manifesto, we had a lot. So we are hoping that once he assumes office, he will go by what he said in his manifesto. I cannot really tell him what to do. I can just sit back, and then if he feels there's an issue that he needs some counsel on, and he comes to me, why not? I'll give my fair counsel on it on the way forward, and then how to steer the affairs. Yeah. But he has my full support though, so
right.
My doors are still open for him.
All right, that's great. Master Edwin, what do we students expect from you as the SLC president-elect, even getting to be the current SLC president?
Okay, I think what you should expect from me was what I stated in my manifesto. And we know that it's not going to be easy, but we are going to put up our best, do whatever we need to do as an individual, as a batch, and also having my boss around who we can follow on any time when we're in need of something. There is nothing to fear, but you should expect that we are going to put up our best. And the student body is also going to support us to put up our best and achieve whatever we plan to achieve.
Yeah. All right. Thanks so much for honoring our invitation. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. All right. Good evening once again, lovely viewers. We've come to the end of our interview today. My name is Cindy Sakite Abena, and I was the host for today's interview. This is High Palace Media once again in collaboration with Scott. Thank you.